Hi everyone. I have another big huge box from Buyee.jp. There is doll stuff in there. I think there might be one or two things that are not doll stuff. So I will just bring everything out. There is a couple of dolls in there. I'm probably going to do separate video openings for them depending on how long this takes. So I already opened this box. I'm just going to take everything out and set it on the table and we'll go from there. I will say Buyee.jp always includes a like customs form, and it actually is nice because it kind of lists everything that they put in the box for your reference later, so that's really nice. And despite the fact that I never pay for extra like shipping, packing, they always include it, always, and they never charge me. But then I am a regular customer, so I don't know, they've never said anything to me, but I mean, look at that, it's completely wrapped, contained. There's air cushion bubbles along the top. It's always very, very nicely packed. So I'm just going to set the packing aside and I'll set out the things that are in the box. So when you do like multiple packages with them and ask them to ship it all in one box, they basically just take the boxes that were sent to them and put them in a bigger box. So here we go. A little envelope, another box, another box, oh, another box, and one last box. So let me set the big box aside. And now we have smaller packages here. I'm going to open up the boxes first just to get them kind of out of the way so I can be in the video a little bit more. I think when they get it shipped to them, so there's probably the label that was to them, and then when they receive it, they put a label of their own on with a barcode so they know who it belongs to. Alright, luckily I have my handy dandy scissors here and I will try to go through this pretty quickly. So this would be probably the original packing that I purchased the item from, whatever seller. I pretty much strictly stick to Yahoo Japan auctions. Sometimes I go on Mercari through Buyee, but I'm pretty sure all of this was Yahoo Japan. So, in here, oh, this is from a seller that I've purchased from before, Book Off. They actually have pretty regular sales. Hold on just a second. I gotta get my doggies outside so I don't mess with all this packaging. Okay, doggies are outside. Anyway, Book Off is a Buyee recommended partner, I think, seller, in that they have excellent feedback and they sell a ton of stuff, and basically they're verified to be a good seller, which I would agree because I've bought from them many times. And they have a lot of doll stuff. So, this is one of the dolls that I got. It is another Blythe. Or not Blythe, Pullips. I got sucked into them, I tell you. I had that little Alice one that I got from Dollyteria, and I decided to get a few more. So, this is one of them. And if you can tell from the color scheme, it's a Miku Hatsune. I always have said I don't really love Miku Hatsune. I don't really know anything about her. I don't follow the Vocaloid stuff. I don't know anything about it. I don't use the programs. But she's a darn cute anime character. So she's crept into my Nendo collection relentlessly. I have a number of Nendos that are Miku because they're just so cute. And with the first one, I guess I should have known that was my downfall because it hasn't stopped since then. So many Miku things have crept into my various hobbies, including dolls and Nendos and probably a few anime things included. Wow, this was really clever. So I opened this box with scissors, right? And there's a doll underneath. It's another Pullips. And just below the tape was a piece of cardboard so that when I went to go slice it, I didn't slice open the box. That is smart packing, people. I'm gonna guess that this box with all its cute little stars and stuff might be the original box that this Pullip came in. Can anybody who is a brand new Pullip purchaser confirm that this is what the Pullip boxes look like? Because it looks like that to me. So, because it fits the you know, Pullip perfectly. I actually shared a picture of this Pullip when I decided to purchase her. So when, God, how many times am I going to say Pullip on this video? Let's count. When I went to Puddle and saw those dolls, I did think they were super cute, but I wasn't ready to purchase them, and I kept thinking about them, and obviously I decided to get a few, but this one here was the one that I decided that I really wanted. I looked through hundreds and hundreds of auctions for Pullips. I mean, there's just so many out there. They make characters, like licensed characters. They make their own designs and everything, but this one caught my eye, and I watched her for a few months after going to Puddle. And this was the one I decided to get. And then I decided to get a couple more. So anyway, we have two here. I will do, I'll take the bubble wrapping off once I get these other packages opened, but I think I am going to end up doing separate box opening videos for these because I don't want it to go too long. So, in here, I don't know, small little green envelope. Let's see what we have. I'm always worried I'm going to cut what's ever inside when it's just paper, so I got to, be careful and just cut the envelope. Is this doll stuff? Oh, no. This is Nendo stuff. It's actually, there's nothing else in there. It's actually related to my dolls, though. This is just a body piece. If you're familiar with Nendos at all, you can kind of mix and match their pieces. Gosh, it kind of looks brand new. I don't know. It's certainly not brand new because it's not in its original box, but this is a body for a Mirai Tsunaga Nendo, of which I already have two. One I opened and I have her displayed, and she's so cute. She sits right with my Nendos, or with my Smart Dolls. One I never opened because I have ideas for it. But I decided to get this body, which I'm pretty sure is legit, because I can't imagine that. Okay, she's really taped up, but here she is. You can see the orange Culture Japan uniform and some alternate arms there. She comes with a Japanese flag and a base and a peg stand to help her stand. Although it's interesting, there's a little extra piece in here for extra part of hers that I don't think came with this, which is fine. I really just wanted the body because my idea is to use this body and make another Culture Japan character like Kizuna or Kanata maybe, because now I have a second uniform body. So that's my plans for that. Just set that aside. Oh, it almost made it. Not sure what this is. Let's see. So I probably ordered these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packages over the course of like a month or so. Buyee.jp will hold your items for you up to a certain time frame. They give you notice and they remind you when you start to need to, determine how you're going to pay for packing. And anyway, so they don't mind holding packages for you. If you win something and then you're bidding on something else that's not going to end for another 5 days, they're not going to just like chuck the first thing you purchase. This actually happens to be another doll item. It's not a typical ball jointed doll or Smart doll or anything like that, but it is actually something near and dear to my heart. This is a clamp character called Hikaru from the anime and manga Angelic layer. It's a doll. It's a doll of the doll in the show. It's really great. I'm super excited by this. The cool thing is that I have the other doll that they released from the series, Shirahime. She's over in my little display case. I should go get her maybe and pair her up with this. This one I might open in this video because it's not really a typical like doll. It's more like an action figure with soft clothing. But I'm super excited about it because that's really vintage. I've actually been looking for it for a few years because I've had the Shirahime doll figure for a couple of years now, and I've seen this come up here or there, and I just happened to be able to snag her for a good price this time around. It's super vintage. I wish there was a date on here so I could tell you guys. There might be. I don't know. I'll look through it, but I'm really excited for that one. And then this one, I think is a poster. So nothing to do with dolls, except for that it's of an anime character that I do have a doll of. I guess I can tie it in that way. I think this is a poster. It's an odd shaped box for a poster, but that's okay. You know, they gotta ship it how they gotta ship it. There's the poster. That's pretty funny. That's really overpacked for that, but maybe that's all the sender had. So I don't know how special this seal is here. I can't read Japanese, but all I can read is that it says Sagawa. I don't know what that means. Is that a location in Japan? Gosh, when you're thinking about opening up something papery, I guess you have to be pretty careful. I really don't know what this label means, and I'm not worried about cutting it because I want the poster inside. If this was like a poster that had never been opened and was super rare and super vintage, maybe I'd feel a little bad, but I don't care because I want to display it. So I just have to figure out how to open it. I suppose this isn't really all that intriguing to my doll people who want to see what I'm getting in those doll packages, but I still want to open it because I just want to see if it survived the shipping. This is actually pretty clever packaging for this, but I feel like if they had just used a poster tube, they probably could have used a whole lot less shipping or packaging. Alright, so super rolled up. That's okay. I don't mind because it'll probably be a little while before I can get it in a picture frame. But I'm pretty excited. This is a vintage. It's gonna be hard for me to hold it up and unroll it. So here, I'll just show you guys. You see who it is? It's Chi from Chobits. Oh, I just love her. This is a good sized poster. Is probably like 24 by 36, it looks like to me. I only know that because I used to work in a poster framing shop and I got really good at visualizing sizes. Except I can't apply that to dolls for some reason. Anyway, this has a date. This poster has a date of June 26th of 2002. On sale at Chobits. Whatever DVD volume was out. Oh, it was for the first one because they have all 8 discs listed for the following months and year. So this is definitely vintage. I mean, this is 20 years old, this poster. Probably older than that because they probably released this poster earlier than June 26th to drum up sales. God, I love Chi. She's just the cutest anime character ever in the entire world. She is really what drew me into manga and anime. Like, when I was a kid, I watched Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura because those were the ones that were, you know, brought over to America and poorly translated. And I fell in love with the cute magical girls. And then I didn't really think about it until I was older and started working at the mall at a bookstore, and the bookstore had manga. And then I started going to this video store in the mall that had anime, and they also had manga. And when I bought Chobits there, volume by volume, when it came out way back then. And oh my god, I fell in love. I couldn't wait for the next manga to come out and to see what would happen with Chi and Hideki. Ugh, it's the cutest love story. If you've never seen it, I know it's like 20 years old. I don't care. I will love it forever. Beautiful poster. Okay, setting that aside. We saw my little nendo pieces for Mirai Tsunaga. That's pretty exciting. I hope I can make or somehow put together something that looks like Kizuna or Kanata, or maybe both. I don't know. Alright, so I think I will do the bubble unwrappings for these 3 dolls and open up the Angelic layer so we can at least appreciate one little doll being opened. This is really beautifully wrapped. It's wrapped like a Christmas present with the bubble wrap. I'm super excited to display this second Angelic layer character figure with my first one. I probably should go get the first one so that you guys can see what it looks like together. This is also, I mean, Angelic layer actually predates Chobits. It was kind of a precursor story to Chobits because the creator of Angelic layer in the series actually ended up being the creator of Persicoms, which is the story in Chobits. They kind of tie together very loosely, and Angelic layer is definitely more of a kind of like action one because it focuses a lot on these adorable little angels, which is what the dolls are referred to as. Oh, see, now this is so curious to me. This is super vintage, right? It looks like it's never been opened, but it has because I can see that the tape was cut. I wish I could give a date on this, I really do, but it's got to be pre-2002, because right, that's when the anime for Chobits was coming out. This might actually be from the late 90s, because the manga for Chobits came out before the anime. And anyway, it's interesting because here they have a sticker for a yen price of 120,000 yen, right? So it probably would have averaged out to about 120 bucks, but I think I got her for much cheaper than that through the Yahoo Japan auctions. The bottom, nope, there's tape sealed on both pieces, and there's kind of instructions to put together her, the figure, I guess. It definitely has been opened. So anyway, I'm just going to pop her open and see what's in here. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at that, you guys. There's her cute little head. So because this is super, super old, she is a bit yellowed in the like vinyl pieces of hers that were meant to be white, but here she is. There's like a stand and the doll figure and her little accessories falling off. But there she is. This is Hikaru. So, you know, you guys want to talk about Chobits inspiring Smart Doll. Really, if anything would have inspired Smart Doll, at least in my line of thought, it would be Angelic layer, because Angelic layer happens to be about dolls that move based on the thoughts of their owners' minds, and they put them on a field. They don't move without being on this like little playing field. So there's kind of technology involved there. It's not, the dolls don't move just like sitting on their own. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that she's never been fully removed from the packaging, because her hair actually looks pretty smooth, and the backing, the tape is still on there to hold her various pieces in. Now, is it sacrilegious of me to take her out of her original packaging? I'm going to say no. No, because I love her. And you know what? Dolls deserve to be free of their packaging. Especially ones that, look at this tape. It's like old and yellowed and it doesn't stick. So once it's coming off here, it's never going back on. Oh my gosh. Anyway, my idea is that dolls deserve to be free of their boxes. And that is just what I'm going to do. I'm going to set her free. Oh my gosh, you guys, she's so cute. I cannot wait to have her set next to my little Shirahime. And I will get my Shirahime to show you guys the two of them together in this video. This is kind of like the clamp fan nerd in me. Like, this is a moment, you guys. This really is. It's not like I've wanted this doll forever and ever and ever, but this is definitely, it's just really like vintage and special to my childhood. I mean, really, I wasn't a child when I got into manga and anime. I was in my late teens, early 20s. But I have just absolutely loved these characters and the artist's clamp for forever. They are my absolute favorite. I own everything that they've ever written. And this is just another special piece of collectible stuff by them. So, alright, she's free of her box. Probably the first time ever. And it feels like her little leg piece is loose from the leg itself, but it's hard to tell because she has like these leggings on. Oh, see, it's like falling off. I wonder if there's a way for me to fix that. She's old. What are you gonna do? I'm not sad, and I'll probably just end up displaying her, so I'm not really super worried about it. But let's just see how she looks, you guys. So it looks like she could actually, she stands, which is very cool. She has these little yellow pieces on her back. I haven't watched Angelic layer in a super long time. Oh, I see. That's I'm pulling up a piece that shouldn't be pulled up. So here's the back details. It does look like you could take this thing off if Velcro opens. I don't know why you would want to change her. I mean, it's not like she comes with alternate outfits. Now the curious thing is, I feel like her hair might be tucked into this, so I am gonna actually open up her outfit here and just see what's going on underneath. No, I don't see any hair. So I'm trying to remember if Hikaru had, oh no, she did have short hair. I was trying to think if she had like long ponytails. So her hair was really cutely styled in the manga and anime. It was kind of just like, it was just so cute. So the idea behind her costume is that her owner in the series made her costume for her, like sewed it and everything. So it's kind of, it's so cool. It's very dolly related in a way that, I don't know. I'm having a moment here, you guys. Oh, it's so special. She has a stand and it says fashion and scenery. Tape is also falling off on that pretty much. But I'm going to use it. She doesn't need her stand. Clearly, she stands quite well on her own, even with that foot piece being loose. Now what does it say? Takara Co. Limited, China. Still no date. I wish I had a date. But you know what I might do? I might use her stand for Shirahime, because Shirahime does not stand on her own. She kind of has to lean. And this is so old, it definitely needs a little cleaning or something. But this piece here, the leg piece, or the stand part, actually feels metal, but the like the armature and then the base feel plastic. And it's kind of interesting because that would be pretty high up on her. Well, no, I guess, well, it'd be right about like where she would be. Just her feet would be just raised, like they're just barely touching. So that's kind of a little too tall for her, and this is not adjustable. There are, I guess I'll leave her here so you guys can kind of keep a look at her. So there's her headpiece, which is super cute. There is alternate like fist hands, which is really cool because these are pretty basic, these hands. She has these little like tendril things that come off of her, it looks like at her head or neck. So I'll have to see where those attach, and I have no idea what these would be for. Really none. I don't remember these being in the series. Oh, they're used to attach her fist hands. Oh, and yeah, that's it. So I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna just pause it for a second so I can go get Shirahime so you guys can see this, and then I'll just unwrap these other two, or maybe I'll just do separate box openings completely for them. Just know it's a Miku Hatsune, and then I don't even remember the name of the other one. Sorry. Let me pause this and I'll just go get Shirahime for a second. Okay, so here's Shirahime. I did not get a box with her. I think I just got her loose, so she's probably missing a few parts or accessories. But she came very nice. Like, she's very clean and, you know, overall looks pretty decent. She's missing a few pieces, like I can tell she, like on her outfit there's like a bead on one side and the bead is missing on the other side. But here's Shirahime. Oh, I just adore her. The interesting thing is that Shirahime and Hikaru do have a battle, an angelic layer. I think they actually battle twice, and the first time Hikaru loses, and then the second time she wins because she figured out how to defeat Shirahime. It's such a great series. I love it. As much as I love Chobits almost. It's a really great little series. So anyway, here are my two angelic dolls. My little angels. That's what they're referred to in this series. It's called Angelic Layer, but the dolls are called angels. And they all have to be customized by their owners. It's a really great series. Like, really, it did not get me into dolls, but it certainly intensified my love for anime and manga. It was a great little series, and I feel really special to have these two dolls. They were the only two dolls, I believe, that were created and made to purchase as an item from the series. And the funny thing is that they're really not, like, Shirahime is one of the main dolls, but she's not the, like, boss doll, I guess you could say, that Hikaru has to face. I won't ruin the story for you to tell you who her main rival is, but this is pretty special. I feel really, really special to have these, and they're dolls, but they're more gonna just be kind of like cute little display figures for me. I just love them. Alright, I'm just about hitting 30 minutes here. I'm going to make a couple more videos with these two Pullips, so thanks for watching this unboxing, and please let me know what you think of all of my various hobbies. I really, really love Buyee. They've been great. I've been using them for probably about 10 years now, and if you ever have any questions, please feel free to comment on any of my videos or find me in any of the Facebook doll groups both ball jointed dolls, Dolphy Dreams, Smart Dolls, all that stuff. I am Berry Wings there. My name is Sarah, though. Please feel free to drop me a message anytime. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.